But we begin in BC, where the RCMP say a suspect is in custody after illegally entering a plane at Vancouver International Airport. This happened at about 4 in the morning local time. According to officials, the situation was, quote, contained within minutes. Operations at the airport are continuing as normal. Mira Baines has been following developments on this throughout the day, and there have been, this has been something that a lot of people have been talking about throughout the day. What do we actually know happened here?
Yeah, there are still a lot of questions, but what we do know is that RCMP say that a man scaled a fence at YVR at around 4 a.m. and he made it onto the tarmac. And what he did was he made it into the wheel well of a Porter Airlines plane. And so he was eventually taken into custody, and police have him in custody right now. An airport spokesman says the fence line is monitored and the threat was immediately identified and contained within minutes. But it took almost 3 hours for police to arrest the man. An aviation security expert says this incident raises a lot of red flags and says that he should have been stopped before he even reached the top of the fence.
That person should never have been allowed to even get close to the top of that fence or jump over the fence. So there was something lacking at Vancouver Airport when it comes to managing access to the apron or anywhere in that restricted area by somebody climbing a fence.
And Graddick says YVR has some serious questions to answer, especially how this man gained access to this really sensitive, restricted area. Most of the fences do have barbed wire on the top. So there are a lot of questions about how he could have made it over. Did he put something over top? So that's one of them. But YVR says it will be working with RCMP and other safety partners to figure out exactly what happened and review some of the safety protocols. But the airport says that protocols were followed in this incident.
Yeah, I mean, I think the other question probably a lot of travelers have is why would somebody want to do this? Like, what was the intention? What are travelers saying?
Well, many people are stunned by what happened, and they're concerned about safety.
The fact that someone was able to do that is pretty crazy and pretty terrifying.
I was somewhat surprised because I didn't think somebody could get that far. Yeah. Based on the security that's in the airport.
It's probably good to get tested every now and then, right? Because then they have an alarm and they wake up a little bit. So it's good when it's a small problem.
And Sarah, as you mentioned, there are a lot of questions about this person's motives. And we may learn more about that once RCMP announced charges. So we're still waiting on word for that. And Porter Airlines says that this particular plane carries about 132 passengers. And so the plane will be undergoing a comprehensive inspection before it returns to service.
Okay, thanks, Mira.